Alright, so Scarlett and I are learning how to bathe and raise chickens on day 2 of the Dickson farming experiment. We've got this trough with some shavings in it for the chickens, and then Scarlett's got some warm water and is washing them off and then rinsing them off and then patting them dry and sticking them in there. And these are the chickens that are awaiting their bath.
I don't think they're too excited about it.
Reluctantly.
Come here. No, don't try it. Come on, stay in.
Hello, little chicken.
Okay, let's get in here now. Let's wash you off.
This one does not like to be bathed.
Not really. No! Wow! Wow! No! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! You're gonna hurt yourself.
Adorable little chicken nuggets.
Be quiet. They're not chicken nuggets. Don't listen to him.
They are not. They are egg-laying chickens.
So we're not gonna eat them. Not like we ever will eat a chicken that's not egg laying.
Yeah, we had chicken the other night, Scarlett.
Oh.
Alright, so it's day 3, I think, on the farm. I actually have to work today, but I'm kind of like taking some lunch break time and getting started. So I've got this cool, large workshop that I'm very excited about, but I got to get it fixed or like cleaned up enough and unpacked enough that I can work on my truck. It's going to be the farm truck. It was supposed to be done before we moved, and I was so close to getting it all done and knocked out. And then the water pump was leaking because I bought the water pump from Advanced Auto Parts like a moron, and I should not have done that because it was garbage. So anyway, got to clean up that barn, and I'll show that to you guys here in a second. All right, so here's the inside of the workshop. Got a sink there. There's no water to it. It's shut off. Talon and I looked at the pump house last night, and the valve going here is like not connected, so we'll have to sort that out. There's a toilet in there and some shelving and stuff. This is actually, it's got a window unit, which I'm almost positive does not work. I haven't tried to turn it on, but I'm just, not confident in it. But it looks like this part would be could be climate controlled, which would become my office eventually for work stuff. And then in here, we've got the rest of the garage area, workshop area. I forget what I'm gonna call it yet. The bat cave, I don't know. And like a little storage loft up there with some of the stuff from the previous owner that I need to clean out. Fridge, which I don't think works, and a water heater, which I don't think works, but I can get rid of those or fix them or something. A cool stove, actually. It's got this like potbelly stove thing in here, which I think was in the house because there's like the piping hole in the wall in the house. It was like covered up in the living room, so I think maybe they had this in there before and then, covered it up and got central heating and then, stuck it out here for fun. This is all my crap that I brought in that I got to get sorted up and organized. So we'll see. I want to clean up a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy. Eventually there's things I want to do. There's like some, I don't know if y'all can see it up there. There's some looks like some leaking and stuff in the corners that need to be taken care of. But there's holes all over the tin roof, and the siding and stuff we need to get sorted out. So anyway, this is going to be the first project that I work on. All right, so I got step one done. I got my stereo hooked up so I can listen to some tunes and make this not as boring. One of the problems that I've run into is I'm in a metal building, and so if you didn't pay attention in science in high school, I'm essentially in an electromagnetic wave impenetrable box. So I get no cell phone signal on here, so I can't stream like Amazon Music or Pandora or anything like that. So I'm hoping, eventually I'm going to set up like a point-to-point Wi-Fi antennas from the house, and then I'll have Wi-Fi in here. Like, I can run a cable inside, and I'll have Wi-Fi in here, and set up Wi-Fi calling, and everything will work fine. But for now, I'm gonna like set up the stereo in here, and see if I can leave like the phone outside, but like close enough to a window that I can get some Bluetooth signal, but the phone is outside. So what that'll hopefully do is, if somebody calls me, like my wife wondering where I'm at, then I'll get it because I'll hear the music like stop and or I'll get like a text message or something like that, and the music will like stop for a second, and I just go out and check my phone. So we'll see how well that works. All right, so it's day 8, I guess, of the farming experiment. I got this cleaned up enough that I can work on my truck, and got some lights installed so I can see stuff. And got some family here, so they're going to help me push the truck in so I can get started on it. Talon ordered me a water pump from Worldpac, so that should get here tomorrow, and I'll put it in the truck this week. I'll have a truck, and I can start hauling off all of this junk that was left behind. And there's more in the silos, and I need to start cleaning up the barn as well, because I found. I guess I was reading, and I found out that I need about 2.5 square feet per chicken as they're getting bigger. So I need like a 5x5 square for my 10 chickens. Not sure where I'm going to put them yet. Possibly in here because there's electricity, and I think they still need the heat lamp, but eventually the barn, I guess.